5th, 2019, 1:25 p.m. on a Tuesday. This is episode 675. Last week I did a cartoon about Trump inviting the Washington Nationalists to the White House so that he wouldn't get booed. And pretty much that looks like what he did yesterday. I was going to do a cartoon on another issue, and I saw this yesterday, and then the more I thought about it, around 3 a.m., I was just more disgusted by it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a cartoon on it. Screw it. And then this idea came to me pretty quick. I had a couple others pop into my head, but I like this one the most. It was just amazing to me that these guys didn't just go to the White House and pose and, you know, give them a jersey like they normally do, but they actually got on the Trump train. And it was disgusting. Disgusting. Ryan Zimmerman, he thanked Trump for making America safer. You know, let's just ignore all the rise in hate crimes that's risen since he became president. And then he talked about how Trump was continuing to make America great. I'm just surprised that he didn't start, you know, a send them back chant or lock them up. Or lock her up. Or build a wall. Which, by the way, with the send them back to the wall, maybe he should look around and notice that a lot of his teammates are from those shithole countries Trump has talked about. You know, if they didn't play baseball, they wouldn't be invited to the White House, less enough invited into the country underneath this administration. And then Kurt Suzuki, he put on a MAGA hat. And then really, really awkwardly, Trump walked up behind him and groped his chest like a backward reach around. He is the groper in chief, you know. And then the next day, the Nationals are trying to well, we just having for fun. Yeah, you just went up there and just destroyed all this goodwill you had built up in the community. Everybody was behind them. They got a parade on Saturday. They went to the Capitals game that night, or the next night, and this whole community has been around the Nationals. I mean, you see people on the side of the road selling Nationals gear all the way down to Fredericksburg. Just people love this team. And now that they did that, I mean, this is a very blue area from Maryland, D.C., Northern Virginia, and then you get to see the Nationals go up there and just fawn and drool and slobber all over Donald Trump. It was sickening. Sick, I tell you, sick. 8 of the players didn't go. One of them refused to go and cited, you know, the politics of it. Because he and his wife are very active on social issues like LGBTQ issues and immigration and such. And good for him. That was Sean Doolittle. He'll probably be back next year for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman. What really, really sucks with Zimmerman, and he may not be back because he's a free agent now, and so is Steven Strasburg. And Zimmerman was the very first draft pick of the Washington Nationals. After they left Montreal as the Expos and they came to D.C., he was the number 1 draft pick. He has people have been behind him since he came to the city. And fuck, dude, do you notice where you're playing? I know that not saying that you can't have your own viewpoints and your politics and everything, but maybe you should pay attention to what's going on around you a little bit, you know? I kind of hope Ryan Zimmerman doesn't come back just so that we can root against his ass. Maybe he'll go to Philadelphia. A lot of teams refuse to go to the White House, or Trump just invites them after they say they don't want to go. It's like inviting somebody to your party, and they're like, I'm not coming to your party. You're a Nazi. And they're like, well, then fine, you're uninvited. But you already invited me. Two. And the Washington Mystics, the WNBA team here, won the title over the weekend, and they haven't been invited. They won't be invited because Trump is afraid of black females. He disinvited the Golden State Warriors, and he disinvited the Philadelphia Eagles. And the women's national team, after they won the World Cup, he didn't invite them because they made comments like, they weren't going to go. I wish that these men had as much ethics and much of a social conscience as those athletes, really. Okay, let's do some shout-outs. Ace Hardy, I think this is your very first comment here. He posted a crown. I don't know what that means, unless I'm the king of making cartoon videos. I don't know. Thank you, Ace. TJ said Thick, THICC. That probably means something that I'm not familiar with. Maybe it's like the whole walk away thing. Like, it's a big popular thing with Trump supporters. They go, walk away, like you don't want to talk, because you can't debate me. Walk away. They always say that because they can't debate. They don't know the issues, and they get their ass creamed because they only rely on conspiracy theories. I know that TJ has never done that. He's coming here to debate, but I just love it when Trump supporters do that walk away thing. It pretty much tells you where they are, that they're hanging out on 4chan. Ariel just said comment because she didn't have anything to add to the last cartoon, I guess. And Amanda said I spelled innocent wrong though. I did. Notice I put that on Eric. I had Eric holding that sign. Anyway, folks, leave a little comment or leave a big comment, preferably a little one, and I'll read it. And I will give you a shout out on the next video. And if you click the red button, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. We're at 400 subscribers now. I need about 600 more, okay? All right? See you, everybody, tomorrow, okay? Goodbye.